but I could have misplaced them. I probably did. But that's not here nor there. This is not to make me look crazy or nothing like that. What the purpose of this video is to change the world, to stop the fucking Great Depression, to stop the housing market from crashing, to stop all of you to stress out living your lives as slaves to a piece of paper. This video is to share my knowledge, to share my what the fuck I got from life, and enjoy the what I got left of it. You know what I'm saying? None of us know when it's our time to go. Some people feel shit in their bodies. They understand shit. You know, they're in tune with their bodies. If we allow these systems to continue to happen to us, and now I have to do this. Hold on. Let me try to go live both places because why I'm doing this is for a reason. And the reason I'm doing it is to share with the world because let me tell you, I'd rather be on, YouTube doing this shit because Facebook hates on me. And I want Facebook to be accountable for anything that happens to me. Real shit. Anything that happens to me because I've sat here and I've gave speeches that it takes me a long time. It takes me, days or sometimes a long time of my life to say something the way I want to say it. If I'm starting off saying it, all my sound is good. Why out of nowhere does in the middle of my shit, my sound cuts off or it doesn't put my sound on? Someone's playing fucking games here, man. And it's not me doing me to go crazy or flip out and act all fucked up when I guarantee you someone has control of some shit they're doing and it's fucked up because I'm trying to say, and a lot of it goes to my family, my son, my dad, like shit to where it takes me a long time to get the shit out and spill my heart out. If I do something, if that sound doesn't come back to my last motherfucking speech where it started off fine, everything was, I just did a 4-hour video, everything was working fine, and all of a sudden it just cuts out and dies out, and now there's no audio to my shit, and there should be captions, at least there should be captions to it. If there's no audio, what happened in my captions? What happened to all my shit? Someone's playing around at Facebook or someone's playing around on my computer. Let me make a fool of myself. Fine, nothing crackles. Let me try to record one of my songs or something so I can put it out there and have my people listen to what I'm doing so they can either tell me it's good or bad. No, they fuck it up. It gets distorted. It's all fucking sounds like shit. Why? Every fucking level there is. The reason and the purpose of this video is to save the motherfucking earth, change the planet, and understand this. I'm not fucking playing on any levels of my motherfucking life right now. I don't know how long I got to live. Like you don't know how you got too long to live. You can listen to a doctor who's a fucking drug dealer who has a months. They tell you have 2 weeks. They tell you have 4 months. You're going to have that because they're going to make sure you're going to have that. Okay? So you never know. You could take words from people, whatever, and you don't know how long you got here. But while I'm here and what I'm doing, my purpose on earth, what I was meant to do in this world was to change the world. I'm a motherfucking king. I will live my life like a fucking king. My son is the fucking prince to me. Do not fuck with him. Do not touch him. Like real shit. Everyone knows that. He doesn't have nothing to do with me. Why? I don't know. On the Facebook, on that Facebook picture and video, that meant a lot to me, man. I was saying shit that was dear to me. Like that shit was part of my life. It's about my son. It's about my dad. It's about what I stand for. And by you playing around Facebook, I want you, if anything happens to me, because I'm holding you liable, because if I do anything, it's going to be because of you and how you play games with me and how you fucking play around and not put my post up and where there's one view and all this bullshit. You guys are fucking me. Why? To make my fucking, my confidence go down. So I think I have no friends and no one could hear this and this and that. Like you guys play games with people's lives, and there's a lot of people that maybe took their lives because of something they found on your platform. Do you guys pay for any funerals, Facebook? The people that commit suicide and are part of you guys' shit. Are you guys accountable for the shit you guys do and what you guys do to wreck shit and cause complication? Like all the shit down here, the distraction and all the bullshit that's happening. I'll bump that out. But guess what? I got a message to send here. I got a purpose in life. And my purpose in life is not to be fucked with by people who are fucking intimidated by me, because I know I'm a problem. I'm a solution to this bitch. So here we go. Before this housing market crashes and before this stock market crashes, let me tell you how we're going to fix it. Let me tell you how I could turn you into billionaires, millionaires, multimillionaires to billionaires overnight. And how it's doing is all legal, 100% legal, nothing illegal. Okay. For one, ladies and gentlemen, Stop fucking acting like you're intelligent. You're not. Elon Musk, Bezos, stupid ass Zuckerberg, fucking Bill Gates, all them, every professor you went to, every college teacher you had, every high school teacher you had, every middle school teacher you had, every elementary teacher you had, everybody in your life is an idiot. Let me tell you why. Everybody's ignorant, or they're so intelligent they act ignorant, and they're manipulating you along with the other people manipulating you. You understand something in life, okay? We are human fucking beings, the most intelligent being on the fucking earth. We need to start acting like it. I got a plan. I got shit to fix traffic. I got shit to help us in our health, everything. You got to understand this. I just spent 4 hours on a video that needed to be talked to, and it was perfectly worded. It was freestyle. It was what I needed, and all of a sudden, I fuck around with the sound, and it cuts off right in the middle or somewhere. For what? How? You physically have to go in and hit switches and take shit off and click this, click that, turn this off. It's a sequence to do it. And it's just happening. Let's get real here. So this one is going to be where I hopefully go on the platform I always wanted to do on. Now it's YouTube. I didn't want to monitor. I don't know. I think I need to monetize or whatever in case this goes viral. So I could get paid on some shit. But understand, talking about currency, do not call money currency. Understand the difference between currency and money. Currency is what you have in your pocket, your cash, your Federal Reserve note, your FRN. That is not your legal tender, and is not legal tender to us as nationals. I could get into shit to tell you how you're not a citizen, this and that, da-da-da, how you're really a fucking considered a minor because you're not fucking an adult because you didn't take care of or perform what you're supposed to do when you turned 18. I could tell you about why you're in an adult correctional facility right now as a minor, because by law you're legally considered a minor because you didn't do what you're supposed to do when you're 18. So why are you sitting in an adult correctional facility? I'm telling you ways to free yourself, to help you, to free my people. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to my people who come out doing 10 years plus years or whatever, and you come out doing the same shit. That's not the business. You're slapping that OG in the face. You're slapping the ones who supported you, educated you, and took their time of their life to instill something in you, but you come out and do the same shit you've been doing before you went in. Get it together. Wake the fuck up. People want to talk and cause conflict and quarrel, and now look what's happening. Look at your life. Look what's going on, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me and don't challenge me, anybody. Like, really don't. If you want to call someone Jesus Christ, I'll be the first one to raise my hand and say, I'm probably the closest thing you have to him, but he would have never existed. Jesus Christ is not a man in a robe, a white boy in a robe coming down with long hair to fucking save everybody from something that's already ended. That's not a hero, for one. And for two, Jesus Christ is a way of thinking. Once you guys get the different way of thinking down, like that was instilled in me, you start to come up with solutions. Solutions come to you, and you don't even have to think about them. They just come. I'm woke in this bitch. I'm a problem in this bitch. I got the answer and the solution, the cure for everything. You want to cure yourself? The cure for fucking any disease, any sickness we have in our life, any famine, any fucking anything could be cured with dirt and honey. Understand that. We are from the dirt. The fruits and vegetables get their nutrients from the dirt. Cut the middleman out and eat some dirt, but not this dirt they've been fucking putting pesticides in. They put pesticides in it for a reason, on purpose. They knew one day a nigga like me would come through and figure the shit out and then tell people what dirt is. Dirt could be our money, people. We don't deal with money. We allowed money to be taken from us. 1933 Emergency Banking Act, they took money from us. Run it in or you're going to prison, you're jailed. You'll be jailed. You know what I'm saying? So they took our ability with that to pay debt also. So now that we can't pay our debt, they gave us a monetary system. The whole monetary system discharges debt. Understand how you discharge debt. Understand that at 1099, I said, learn your ABCs. Learn your fucking ABCs. I'm not talking about the alphabet. The alphabet is the most important, most powerful thing we possess in our life. But guess what? Some of you guys are ignorant, and your vocabulary is everything sucked. You could get yourself right now out of prison or jail or a correctional facility if you say a few fucking words. A few words will free your ass from what the fuck you're in. Because one, you need to understand everything is fictitious and corporate in this world that we deal with. Now, you get rid of that corporate fictitious bullshit, you have yourself a case, an appeal. You have yourself a whole thing to fight for your motherfucking freedom, okay? And justice if you need to. Ignorance is not a legal fucking form of defense, okay? But guess what is? Ignorance isn't, but lack of understanding is. Why? Because in America, you cannot be sentenced or convicted of any crime if you don't understand. There's your best lawyer. There's your Johnny Cochran. There's your Shapiro. There's your fucking most powerful lawyer in the world. I just gave you him. By those words, I don't understand. You will never be sentenced or convicted in the United States of America. Understand that. Do not sign contracts. Do not give consent. Shut your fucking mouth. Anything you use can and will be used against you in the court of law. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Shut the fuck up. Don't say a motherfucking thing. So what? You're getting arrested. You're going to do. If you shut the fuck up, don't sign shit, and don't say shit, you tell me where they took you. You tell me what other institution or facility they took you to. You tell me what facility, if you didn't sign or didn't say shit, where you were being housed. You're getting kicked the fuck out of there, my niggas, because you're not giving consent or contract to their little shit that they need to make their whole system work. If you don't understand, if the only word you tell the cop or whatever, I don't understand, I don't understand, I don't understand, you're not going nowhere. You're not going to be nowhere. They're not convicting you, they're not putting cuffs on you, they're not doing shit. Because there's no contract, there's no consent, there's no shit that's showing you're coherent enough mentally to be able to stand trial. They're not taking you nowhere. There's your best lawyer of your life. If you understand where we're at, jurisdiction is the common law jurisdiction. That's what they're trying us under, is the common law jurisdiction. Common law, if you look it up and educate yourself, it takes a victim with an injury for a crime to be committed. So if you're in a case right now for shoplifting or doing something, how are you in trouble for shoplifting? All of us don't pay for shit out of that supermarket. They're discriminating against you because you don't have an FRN in your pocket, because you're not breaking the law by handing them this cash. This makes you a terrorist. This is not paying any debt. Whatever you do in life, if you hand a cashier this $100 bill, you're handing them a $100 bill, not a $100 payment, not $100. You're handing them a bill. It's an IOU that at one point in time, the United States Treasury is going to pay the Federal Reserve back. 100 of what though? $100. What's $100? What are dollars? Paper, right? It's paper. 100 bottle caps. What are they going to pay them back? What's the debt? I will pay off the national debt today, everybody. I, Edward Gilbert Rodriguez Jr. of Santa Clara, California, solemnly swear with the right hand there will be no Bible, because I believe in no Bible. I'm giving you my word right now as the people of this motherfucking Facebook. I got solutions. I got the shit to be figured out. To keep fuck with me, if you were to listen to that 4-hour video, that shit was on hit perfect, dude. They fuck with me. They take my sound off. They be fucking with me, dude. But it ain't gonna stop me, because I'll go on an OBS fucking streaming software and have sound, or I'll just get off their platform altogether, and they're gonna lose out, because the traffic that YouTube is gonna get for this is gonna be phenomenal. Why? Because it's the solution to the problem. It's the solution to life. Why all of us are fucking cowards and ignorant people, misled, misguided, following religion, following corporate, following fictitious shit, following currency. The purpose of us on earth was not to live as slaves to a piece of paper. The purpose on earth for us was not to be living slaves to a fucking measurement called time. Time is a concept. Get that through your fucking heads, people. We don't have to listen to time. If time was so fucking tangible and perfect, there'd be one time worldwide. There'd be no daylight savings. There'd be no time zones. There'd be none of that shit. It'd be one fucking time. It's a concept. It's a way to measure our activities so they can see how much they could extort from us. When your motherfucking mind turns 45 or 55 or 65, then your body is going to follow suit. And it's going to become old. You're going to age. You're going to tire, because you're allowing these concepts in the ways they want us to, stressing off shit. I'm right now going to show you how to pay all your bills financially, fucking have no problem, okay? You're not going to have no problem after today financially. Why? Because you're going to understand I've took time of my life educating myself on systems and seeing how they work, implementing them in my life, and seeing and dismantling them, deciphering them, fucking breaking them down part by part to see how this could better us, or how this system's going to benefit us. Because the ones who made them for us were not there out to see us get wronged. It's the people who understand them with evil content and intent that find the shit, and they manipulate it and allow us to be our own worst enemy. Allow us to have the knowledge and education out there, but we're such followers that all we do is let one person think for us, and we all follow. That's what a follower is. One person in a group. If there's 100 people and there's one leader, and you guys all follow what they do. Who's thinking? Only one person, right? He's doing the thinking. You guys are doing the following. That shit needs to change and cease. What I was saying in that video, to make it shortened up, was this. I'm going to stop the housing market crash. I'm going to stop the Great Depression that we're about to embark on in a matter of like 2 months. And how am I going to do that is tell you people how to become millionaires overnight, multimillionaires. If you're a millionaire right now, you're going to become a multimillionaire overnight. Sensation. Overnight, you guys are going to figure out this whole game. Okay? Cash is cash. Currency is currency. Money is not cash. Money was took from us in 1933 Emergency Banking Act when they said run the gold and silver in, and bam, bam, bam. Then the dollar was taken off the gold standard, meaning we have a fiat currency. Fiat currency means a currency backed by nothing. 100% of the time, it is guaranteed that a fiat currency will fail. Ask the Romans, ask all the people who had a fiat currency. It all failed. It all crumbled. So it's inevitable. It's going to happen. But I'm about to change that and change the big break and the big discovery. Why? Because we're going to play at their own game, and we are going to come up like some fucking sabs right now, and we are going to live our lives to the fullest, and they're not going to do shit about it because this is your system. This is what you implemented. This is how you wanted to hold poverty down. You 1% motherfuckers. This is how you wanted to hold the 99% of us down. You fucking forgot about Flea, nigga. You forgot about the little nigga who's going to use his brain. Let people talk shit about him. Let him think he's all on one, all crazy. Wasn't Albert Einstein kind of crazy? Wasn't Tesla kind of crazy? Wasn't these motherfucking geniuses crazy? I don't look at Elon Musk as important dude that much either. What Elon Musk knows how to do is borrow fucking money from people or currency. How rich is that motherfucker? Yet he still needs to borrow? Fuck you, nigga. We need to be borrowing. You should not be able to borrow. If you get over a certain fucking $1 trillion or worth $1 billion, you should not be able to borrow the billions of dollars you're borrowing from the country. You should let all the other motherfuckers borrow because you're taking up all the fucking revenue. You're taking up all the limit or whatever on the fucking grant cap and shit. You should let that be granted out to the people down here buying your fucking cars. You should be giving grants to people. Anyone who owns your Tesla, you, Elon Musk, should be buying them something for Christmas. You should be doing that shit, but you're not, and you're ignorant. You're not smarter than me. You might be, in your eyes right now, richer than me, but guess what? You're not going to be. When I release my invention, my engine, my generator, and everything I got, I'm going to be way richer than you. And what, though? What? Currency? That's what's going to make me rich? That's going to make me rich? That piece of paper with intrinsic value that has zero fucking meaning? Zero fucking value? The only way it has value is the government says it has value? Guess what? I'm going to have more value than you, Elon and Bezos and Gates and Zuckerberg and all you big top motherfuckers who have big corporations are sitting ridiculously fucking rich. I'm going to be rich as fuck, more than all of you put together. And because I'm for the people, I'm going to tell the people right now how to live their lives with financial freedom. I'm going to tell the people right now how to live their lives not paying their bills the wrong way like they've been paying. I'm going to change the lives of everyone who's been manipulated, misguided, and misled in this world to change the way the world works today. And now that it does change, the benefit is going to be the world. Why? You guys have something called economics and politics and all this shit that it's written, the way it's written, the way it goes, right? Well, the economy strives when? What? How are we going to have a breakdown in the world right now when guess what? How are we going to have a Great Depression when guess what? The retail sales at retail stores are fucking skyrocketing. Record number highs. Retail, commerce, everything in trade. We are trading at a fucking crazy ass rate where suppliers cannot keep up with the demand. Because there's so much demand and so many people buying, purchasing, making payments on merchandise without using cash or credit because they were educated by somebody to show them, guess what? Federal Reserve, nope, right here, belongs to the Federal Reserve. Okay, that's the Federal Reserve. No, it's short for promissory note. Our legal tender is not that because we are not part of the Federal fucking Reserve. So that's why you're a terrorist from passing that one in state of emergency. We've been in a state of emergency since 1933 because now we're enemy of the state. So when anything happens, they declare shit on us. And why? Martial law, all this shit's going to happen because a motherfucker like me figuring some shit out, right? Right. So that makes you a terrorist for passing that, because you are not helping out the country by using that as tender. Your tender, according to the UCC, which is Uniform Commercial Code, okay, which governs and oversees all rules, laws, ordinances, and regulations. I guess code has a higher fucking definition or better meaning than law or fucking ordinance or regulation, any one of those, because the codes oversee it all. So if it oversees it all, the way we're supposed to be doing commerce and business is following the rules and guidelines, stipulations, and the ordinances of this fucking code, which specifically states UCC 3-104, negotiable instrument. What is a negotiable instrument, ladies and gentlemen? This is a negotiable instrument because it's a promissory note. It's a note. This is a negotiable instrument because it meets all the criteria in the UCC requirements and references of what a negotiable instrument is. This promissory note, if you will, has the same, if not more. This $100 bill could only be a $100 bill. This $10 bill could only be a $10 bill. This piece of paper, when I told you I'm a fucking trillionaire, is because I fucking meant it. I meant it. I'm a fucking trillionaire. Why? Because I could write any fucking number I want on this motherfucker, and it has to have face value. It has to be honored or taken for that value unless I agree in contract to have it discounted or bought at a lesser rate. This is a negotiable instrument, meaning transferable. Negotiable means it's able to negotiate. And instrument and shit makes sure it's transferable. That's why you have this fucking dollar. It's a negotiable instrument. It's transferable promissory note. So with these notes is how you make payment. When you guys get your bills in the mail and there's a bill and it says, make a payment, detach this proportion here, and little bitty writing says detach this portion here and make a payment. This is the payment. Detach that portion there, accept it for value, pay to the order of bearer, write out the amount of whatever it is in words and in numbers, both. Flip that bitch over, endorse it without recourse, and your beneficiary signature. Beneficiary signature is your first name cap, dash, middle name cap, the first letter only, semicolon, last name, first letter cap only, slash, you could either put Esquire or agent. Learn about what a Title 56 is. Become the fiduciary responsibility. Become the fiduciary of all your shit. Learn how to become private. Learn what a UCC 1 is. Learn about fucking common law, case law, consumer law, contract law. If you're in jail right now or prison right now, why? Did you give consent? Was there a contract signed between you that said when you became 18 years old and you had understanding, was able to understand something, that if you broke any rule, law, ordinance, regulation, code, regulation, ordinance, any of that you would surrender your body, this vessel, to go do time in an institution, correctional facility? No, you did not. There's no contract there. And if you did consent, it was due to coercion. Coercion is illegal in all forms of the United States of America. You cannot discriminate and you can't do shit by coercion, because that does what? It voids the contract if there is one. You see what I'm saying to you? So if there is a contract, it was due to coercion because you were manipulated, scared, forced into taking this contract because of your lack of understanding of the system. You don't want to go to prison? Do not say you understand the charges being held against you. You don't want to go to prison? Do not sign these papers. Do not fucking do this shit that the system manipulates you and you follow thinking you have to do. The court systems, the judge systems, everything is a fucking fictitious bullshit of a corporation. It's corporate, fictitious bullshit. Real shit. It's like a play. These members want to make a play, and you're allowing yourself to be a part of that play by signing contract, making consent, and opening your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Even you opening it is making you a part of it. Shut your fucking mouth. Straight up. So, free yourselves. The way we're going to fucking understand how to pay our bills and our finances, get us all financially free and have financial freedom and make the fucking economy boom and strive and fucking continue to fucking be a great place to live, because we understand what it is to be land of the free now. Now we got all my people, all my ends. I've been telling you this. I've been telling the leader at top of the ends, like, nigga, I've been not telling them because I can't get a hold of them, but I was telling my boys who have a direct thing to tell the fucking peoples this. Tell my peoples this. The ends, northern, west, whoever's out there got direct line contact with these homeboys, big homies. Let them know this. Little Flea from Santa Clara BTV understands something, and that little motherfucker became a leader of a political organization and now obtains a fiend number. What's a fiend number? Federal employer identification number. With that said, you become a nonprofit. There's so many perks. I don't even want to get into the perks right now. The main thing is this. With that said, being a leader of a political organization, you now take the gang, the street gang that they labeled us out of, because you made a public announcement that said we're no longer to be labeled a prison gang or a street gang. We are a collective, some organizations, a little iffy word too to use, a posse, a clique, a fucking, a vadio, whatever it is. Change it from being gang, because that way you get the stigma. And what happens when you're sitting in trial and they call you gang member, gang member, gang member? You're already guilty by one of your 12 peers because you're allowing yourself to be called a gang member. Let's get that stigma. Let's beat them at their own game. Verbiage is everything. The alphabet is the most powerful thing, valuable piece of information I know, and that's that the alphabet is the most powerful thing we possess. Learn how to speak. Learn what grammar is. Know what spells are. Know what all this shit is, right? Because with verbiage is how you can free yourself. If you're in prison right now or jail right now and you're there, and in common law you didn't have no victim or no fucking injury, you're there for your stupidity. You're there because you're giving consent and you're following along with this fucking play. You don't have to be there at all. You got to speak up. Your Honor, our officer, I'm being detained against my own will because I'm a nominal defendant here. You guys are being charged. You're doing time for your entity, which is your motherfucking, your corporation, your state. When you were born, you have 2 birthdays. One when your parents, when you got born, when parents signed birth certificate, and then one when you got your fucking social security number. It's like 2 weeks after. complex are causing us sicknesses, causing us diseases, causing us to fucking die. So for convenience, as a human being, we sacrifice. We're a slave to this piece of paper. We're slaves to a piece of paper that has intrinsic value. We think we're going to pay for groceries. In reality, we're coming home with poison to feed our fucking families for convenience. And when kids don't want to eat your fucking poison, you slap them, you get them in trouble, you yell at them, you send them to their room. They don't want to eat your fucking poison, dude. Why do they have to be in trouble? Some of you can't even cook the poison good, where it tastes like poison. Understand our lives and what we're here to do. We're not here to be segregated, divided, or fucking, constantly fucking against one another. We're here to uplift one another. We're here to build men, not to break them. We're here to see women shine and be queens and treated like queens, not to treat them like shit. Hit them and let them know that you have to be hit to understand love. I'm getting fucked up right now because I don't hit a bitch. And why I call you a bitch is because you got smart. The word nigger is the only advancement we've had in the fucking humans since I've been born. Technology is advancing, everything's advancing, but how have we advanced as humans? Are we growing wings? Or do we got gills? Are we going to have new lungs that's going to adapt to the fucking nuclear blast? We're not adapting. We're not advancing. Only one word, the word nigger. Because it took the world, not just black people, but it took the world to adapt and adopt the smarter way. You want to call us this? Well, we're going to make this. We turn it from a derogatory insult to the most highest compliment you could give a motherfucker. Because my nigga, I'll die for you. I'll ride for you. Give me a compliment instead of an insult. And it took the world and their intelligence and our brain to do that. So I call you bitches because you now address each other with bitches. A word's a word. If you look at any word in the dictionary means another group of words. And then you look up those group of words, those mean another group of words. So what's the real definition of anything? A group of words. That's going to mean another group of words. So faith would have to be the first fucking word of every language, because without it, nothing exists. Like your God and your devil. Why I get on religious people is because you guys don't understand you're part of the problem. You've been manipulated to believe and follow a man who's a murderer, said kill the babies of Egypt, believes in rape, give 50 shekels and you could rape the girl and keep her for fuck to the father. You could keep her for 6 years, own her, this and that. Like that shit ain't right, man. Whatever you do, any religion you follow is wrong from the start. Why? Because if you use your brain and use your mind, all religion does is segregate and divide. It's all it's doing. You think that's a good thing to do? If that's the way of life, is everyone's belief or opinion of who you need to be or what religion you need to be is right, and that's a good thing, that's holy, that's the farthest thing from holy. You guys are fucking hypocrites and ignorant to what the fuck you even follow. None of you heard the devil's story. None of you heard about what happened when the devil came here, what he did. All of you put the devil and evil together because that's where they got the word when they're making the book. Good, evil. We need a character for good and a character for evil. Minus the O, we got God. God is good all the time. Okay, boom. Evil, let's add a D. We got devil. Devil comes from evil all the time. Boop, boop, boop. Real simple, right? Common sense, but you guys allow your motherfucking minds and your brains to be manipulated by religion and shit that's not there. If you look at yourself when you're on your hands and knees praying to somebody who's not there, you look like that homeless man on the corner talking to somebody who's not there. It's the exact same thing. It's a mental disorder. It's a mental illness that you guys have been programmed and manipulated to have, thinking that this is the way it's going to go. Your Bible was written by the bankers who control this fucking world. Look at the Jews, man. They're in control of every fucking thing. Real shit. You want to fucking have a friend in this world and last forever? You get you a Jew friend because they know some shit, dude. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Gematria, all this shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying what's real. I'm just saying what's here. You want to fucking live forever and be prosperous in life? Understand what the fuck I told you. Put your house on the market for that. No matter if it sells or not, your equity's going up. You can sell it for a reduced price. If your neighbor's getting a pull and start buying the houses all up and sell and actually selling them for that price, guess what happens to your street? Guess what happens to your city? Guess who all profits in whatever? You become the richest neighborhood in the world because you use your brain. And all you guys' finances and bank accounts, if you're going to keep your shit in the bank, are showing that you guys are the richest because you got smart and you made your equity go sky fucking rocket high in one day because you beat the system and understand the way of life. As you motherfuckers want to manipulate and misguide my people, well, I'm taking control of everybody. Motherfucker has spoke. know what I'm saying? You're waiting for Jesus Christ to come, this white boy in a motherfucking robe, and gonna come at the end when the shit's all fucked up. Newsflash, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ is a way of thinking. Once you guys start thinking like me and understanding shit like me, you're gonna understand life a little better. I was sitting here able to decipher this, and really, I got the fucking all the fucking answers to life, the solutions to everything in this world right now. You can ask me a fucking something, and I will tell you the fucking honest to God, honest, straight answer or solution to the problem. It might not be the one you like, but it will be a solution to the problem. I figured everything out. I've got it all written down. I don't know how long I'm here to live. If doctors are right or whatever, then who gives a fuck about them? You know what I'm saying? I don't. But live your life to the fullest. This ain't no publicity stunt. This ain't no feel sorry for me. This nigga's crazy. He's on when he needs sleep. This and that. Nah, nigga, I'm real as they fucking come. And I'm here for all of you to show you a better way to live life. I just showed you how to become financially free from all your bills, all your debt. Learn about 1099s, A's, B's, and C's. 1099-C is how you cancel your debt, cancellation of debt. You get this shit from the IRS website. Understand what you could do between A's, B's, and C's, and learn about set off. Learn that you don't never pay your debt. You're discharging your debt in America. Learn that. Learn that you're never paying for nothing with cash. It's an IOU. So why are people getting arrested for shoplifting and shit when none of us are paying for shit? They're discriminating. That can't be in the United States of America. That can't happen. Free yourselves. Get an appeal. Get yourself out of jail right now. Learn that your entity is the one being charged. Your name in all caps is an entity. That's in a corporation. He is being charged with the motherfucking crimes that they got you in court for. Your vessel, your body is not being charged with that. Your person, your live living person is not the one getting in charges. Why? Because in paper on contract, that entity, that corporation is. Why? Because they're able to tax him and get the fucking loot from his ass, from his trust. So understand that. Why are you in jail or prison right now? I don't fucking know, but I just freed all of you. Every fucking one of you. And once you come out here, don't start no shit, no real shit. If you come out here raping or doing some shit, touching, look it. You come out here right now with the second chance because the information I just gave you, you need to fucking promise yourself that you'll come out here and maintain and be a public. No more negative shit. No one needs to run around worrying about currency, trying to fucking get this piece of paper because the ways have changed. We're not fighting for it. We have enough of it. We have enough dirt. People are trading. People are living. People are eating. People are getting cars. People are going on trips. People are doing everything, which all economies around the world are striving now because we just figured it out. So now the world is fucking balling and everyone's balling because we got dirt and all we're going to do is take payment. Oh, here it is. Accept it. Pour it back down on the dirt. Thank you. Give me a handful of that. Just give me a handful. How much for that? Oh, just give me a handful. All right, here. Boom, boom, boom. What kind of life would that be? That's the life it should have been. That's the life it's going to be. Because we're going to trade that shit. We're going to trade it starting now. I will sacrifice the rest of the days or weeks or fucking months or whatever the fuck people say or whatever you think you have left. I'm going to spend that time making sure that this is what happens. And this is the world I believe behind. I'm leaving the world behind that nobody was fucking victim or slave to finances, that no 1% ran any part of the country or ran any part of the world, that everyone was one, united in this bitch and had one purpose only. And that's how to sustain this planet from what the fucking corporate levels have fucked up. They poison our planet. They're fucking it up. That's why they want to go to fucking space. You think any of us going to be able to afford to go out there or be out there? No. No, we're not going with them. Okay, so get that out your fucking head. You're gonna have to win like a raffle or some shit, or sneak. People are gonna start cutting people's face off and their fingerprints off, and just putting their face on, sewing it on, putting their fingerprints on, and taking their life, and just becoming that person. Why not? It could happen, right? Easily. No one started that yet. Yeah, fucking right. There's someone's got to slice someone's face off, sew it on, fucking slice their fucking skin off their hands and sew it on. Because if you take fingerprints, okay. That's who you are now, right? Your face looks like it. I mean, they're gonna have to take your dentures, your molars, and shit like that, your DNA. But who's the felonist of everybody? Not everyone has their DNA in a bank. So what does it matter? You're not gonna figure out what the fuck it is. So I could change this world for the good, or I could change it for the bad. Real shit. I want us to rise up as a real nigga movement to come through. My ends, I'm trying to tell you, homeboys, talk to the homies at charge up there, big. Tell them I need to talk to them. I need to holler at them. All bullshit aside, serio fellow. Because what we want to do is show them how to become and get a FEIN number, which is the Federal Employer Identification Number, which makes them a political leader of an organization. Okay, that's the one I chose to be to get you a fiend number. Political leader of an organization. Okay, so now that you're a political leader of this organization, all your soldiers underneath you, you could W-2 them now. W-2 them, they become employees. They now employed from you because there's no longer collecting contributions. There's no longer indictments because you're collecting contributions when you could have just been gathering up donations. Why couldn't you say you're gathering up donations so that youngster doesn't have to do 16 years behind the wall? Now he's now going to appeal because he didn't take contributions. He took a donation or gathered donations. It's all verbiage. It's all these lawyers, how they're fucking us. All my people, you guys are now free. When you come out here, I ask that you please consider society. We're going to help you re-enter. We're all going to have to do our part, but don't come out here doing the same shit you used to do because it ain't that world no more. It ain't that time, homie. If you're going to touch someone or kill someone or do some shit, touch some kids, you're going to have every gang member or ex-gang member, whatever they want to label us, on your motherfucking ass because us motherfuckers are going to be straight up. If you snitch or you tell or you motherfucking give someone up or you do some shit that's going to impede somebody or you touch a kid or you rape a girl, you're fucking out of here, homie. That's what's going to constitute for death. And we will hold court in the streets if we want. We're not going to waste the taxpayers our money to fucking hold someone in jail in a correctional facility that doesn't fucking. Actually, it's going to start to house all the government officials that are going to get fucking charged with capital murder, capital homicide, capital fucking extortion, capital fucking laundering. Everything you guys been doing illegal. You guys had understanding and took an oath to abide by the law, yet you have broken specifically and directly. So now you guys are going to have to be accountable for your actions. And by the 99% of us, you're going to go in those institutions you built, and you tell me how long it's going to take for you to rehabilitate of all these crimes you committed with understanding of. You can't use the understanding because guess what? You took an oath that you do understand. So there's no legal way around it for you guys. Are you guys going to go and sit and be fair? Because we did it. We all did it. We all let you take our time of our lives and put us in the institutions. Now that we overrun and overpower you guys are going to have to go sit in there and think about what you've done. And we probably won't hold you in there that long. But those ones that you were the CEO of, the ones that are in prison, I'm going to make sure I hire to be the deputy CEO. So when you're in there, you get to get treated like how you treated them. Tables will turn, right? That's the life. That's a world I want to live in. That way, every generation and traditions and shit will follow to don't fucking treat people fucked up because you never know when the tables could turn. You never know when the motherfucking tables could turn, my niggas. 2025 is the year of the motherfucking G's, homie. Real shit. This is how we living. This is how we doing it. Flee, West SC, BTB, the day I die. We out here thinking, doing shit. You know, son, I hope you can be proud of me now, man. Your daddy's the one who brought the motherfucking changed the world, man. I was showing all the pictures earlier, all the books of all you from when you're a baby to when you're all the way like 14 years old. When we fell off, I don't know what happened, but that's what happened. Other than that, I'm out for the day. This is where it goes. You guys didn't hear my message, but that's how to stop the housing market from crashing. That's how to stop you guys from all having problems financially. That's to give you freedom now to live your life like the 1% living rich. This is what we need to do to unite the real nigga movement to come through. Northerners, understand what I was saying to you, homies. Real shit. Get that motherfucking fiend number, then W-2 all of us. And guess what happens come tax time? You can still get it right now in this year because you could go back 3 years. The ERC credit is a big credit. That's $25,000 per motherfucking W-2 employee. If you had 1 million soldiers you got their fucking social security number to, and you have signed paperwork to, which I'm sure you might be able to do because you fucking mini write a motherfucking, to be a northerner, this is a joke, but it's not a joke. You got to fucking learn how to write the Constitution of the United States over and over and over again, and remember where you were in 2001 with what homeboys were on the yard. All this shit. I'm not debriefing